Well, welcome everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Stoneshard with the staff-wielding Darwin build, which is going very well. We just finished up everything that we were going to do out of the Rotten Willow at the end of last episode, and I said I wasn't sure if I wanted to try to grind out the rest of the rip for Bren, or go back to Bren, sell some stuff, and get Leif. So I think what I'm going to do is actually maybe the best of both worlds. We're going to grab Leif first. About that follower. I can't spend that much right now, which is an absolute lie. Here's your money. Sounds like a plan. And then he should be actually super close to right there. I don't know how close I can get there, but yeah, we'll do that. He'll be on this side of the river. But that's okay. We'll go down there, and then we'll just go to Manshire, and actually, I guess I could just camp here and walk there. Take a job. I moved twice. I was going to move around twice, but honestly, why? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I didn't think you'd be that close to the place. All right, let's go. I did pick up some forage in between episodes, so we can at least make it down here. Yeah, I mean, if I can't park to here anyways, I might as well park here and just take a job, right? Yeah, that seems reasonable. I should put down my splash screen too. There we go. Wow, it's been a while since I've done that. At least it was only a minute. All right, well, with camp set up here, I'm gonna probably get a bit of a rest. Take the job and do all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I came here with good intention and every desire to buy a proper backpack. And he won't sell me one. This is his fault, not mine. But on the other hand, let's come down here. This guy is selling some upgrades for a really good price. In fact, I don't think we're going to ever see a good price like this again. So let's go ahead and pick some of these up. Specifically you, the carpenter's hammer, even. And another chest, wheels. How much money? I got a lot of money. Yeah, let's buy both. That's not going to be everything that I need for everything, but that's okay. And then you down here have this for my chickens. Excellent. And then I think I still need a bucket, which might be a little hard to procure. But regardless, let's go look for a job. I spent like $3 grand there on upgrades. I still feel pretty good about it. There's a bucket in town here. Oh yeah, we can take it without stealing. I was gonna say, I just didn't know if I could take it without stealing. People are funny about their buckets, you know? Anyways, what I really came here for was a job, not to drop $3 grand, but you know, sometimes it happens. What do you have for me, good sir? I'm looking for work. We were going to do the mysterious disappearances because that's on the way to our friend. All right. What can I expect? What's the reward? I need more, of course. 1,000 if we do it in a day. Perfect. All right. That's good enough for me. I accept. Till then. All right. Let's get down there. Okay, we'll back at camp here. I thought I needed that hammer, but I guess I bought it for nothing because I don't see what I needed it for. I assume it was something I already used it on then. Oopsie. But we do have this for this, so let's go ahead and grab those just so we can unlock the next ones. I don't really care about the passenger pigeons, or passenger pigeons. The messenger pigeons. I don't care about either of them. None of the pigeons. All right. Let's go grab some money. I mean, I got the money. And yes, I do want to spend it on weapons and stuff, but I still also have lots of things to sell, so I think we're going to be okay. Let's go ahead, grab some of that there, loot, and about the gold for your letters. I want the one that's... Informants is nice, but we don't need it quite yet. Gifts for authorities, I think, will be the best. And if I take a nice nap, it should be ready when I get back. Actually, what am I saying? I have 1 day to do this job. Cancel that. And we're going to go down and do that job. I just remembered that I have a strict time limit. So let's do that instead of sleep the time limit away. All right, let's jump on in. Nothing too crazy seems to be going on there. I don't have a lot of vigor left, though. So let's try to keep it up by killing people as quickly as we can. Nothing here should be really that dangerous anyways. looks like we're pulling the attention of everybody, which is awesome. Go her up a little bit. Let's not do that. Nice hits. Nice crits. Blew up his friend. Perfect. Very nice. What'd you drop? Disenchantment? Okay. Stomp that. Alright, well, whatever. We got him. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit there. And we definitely have more stacks of vigor than we had before. So, nothing else. We've achieved that. Definitely will take that. Thank you. Ew. That is very rude and quite disgusting. Make sure I'm not about to step in a trap. We'll take you. There they are. Gonna find them eventually, Absurdum. We'll pop Elusive. Copper ring. Okay. Sure. Oh, and that's it for this direction. Okay. Actually, we'll take you. And we'll carefully not step on this trap. Well, at least as best as I can. A library. Yoink. Nice. So, which one were you? One? Okay. Disenchantment. No thanks. Those are for losers. Nobody really wants to buy you, which is a shame. Root salad is quite nice. Natural resistance. Or nature resistance. Yeah. It's fine. Nails. I do need nails, but I can buy those. Okay. 3 doors. This one's not locked. Excellent. This one's also not locked. Kind of surprised by. Thought that was a piece of pizza that flew out of there. I don't know why but I was like, oh, heck yeah. And this one's locked. And has a bunch of wire. There's a decent chance that they spawn like dungeon unique, not dungeon unique, but like recipes that you can only find as loot. It's, I guess, a more accurate way to say that. So I was really hoping that's what we would find. Vigor's about to wear off, but that's a-okay, I guess. I'll just let more, but we have that time limit, so. Touch the trap. Yes. How did he miss with a spit? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's a projectile, so it has a chance to miss. Like anything else, but it just seems weird to me. I don't feel like I've ever seen that happen before. Well, whatever. More traps. More people. Ah, it's people. Perfect. That's perfect. There we go. Pop him and his friend. Didn't quite work the way I was hoping it would, but that's alright. Disgusting. Also disgusting. Nice knockback there. There's that crit. We went from no energy to full energy with that crit, which is pretty crazy. There's our level. I mean, I'm kind of in the spot now I can take on whatever fight I want and walk away just fine. Feels good. Speaking of feeling good, let's level up. Very nice. Still one level away before getting our final staff ability, which is kind of a shame. So for now, let's go to survival, and like I said before in the last episode, let's get Will to survive. It's going to be an oh crap button, but it's going to be a really good oh crap button. One that hopefully we won't need anytime soon. And apparently that was enough to get another free one. So let's go right back to strength. And I guess I don't really need to pick up pointsman then, do I? Actually, that would get me staffs, wouldn't it? Heck yeah, it would. All right, perfect. I'm going to put you out there, and I'm going to put you right there. I guess I didn't really think about it, but we don't really need to get every point in survival, and Huntmaster is okay. 4 crit is nice. Fumble chances, okay, but like, I don't really need it. There's probably something better I could put it in. So for now, we'll leave it like that. We'll get up our last stave ability, Peacemaker. Delivers strike to all adjacent targets with increased dagger chance and dazed chance. Then allows the character to reposition, grants decreased backfire chance, decreased ability, energy cost, and decreased mobile chance for 5 turns for each enemy head, stacking up to 3 times. It should be pretty good. It's going to be a little bit of a unique ability, but it'll be fun, I think. As for you, let's go the other way to 2. And put you here. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with other, like, athletic abilities. Even though they're right here, and probably will keep them there. Same with these guys. They might get moved at some point too, depending on what else I pick up. In fact, I'm feeling pretty confident in that. An apple. Don't need or want that. Hello. Finding 2 of these is pretty awesome. So awesome, I forgot how to speak. These things happen. Anything in here? Not particularly. Potato. We got, okay, there is a downstairs. Nice. Gross. This guy. Stand here. How did you back up? Don't back up. Because we keep knocking people back. Alright, fine. Peacemaker. Okay. I used all my energy. And it staggered him, but not him. Which, I guess it wasn't a guarantee, but still. There we go. And now my energy's back. That's kind of crazy. Don't whip your friend. That's not nice. Sir. There we go. So does moving with Peacemaker then proc a stack of elusive? I guess we'll have to look. I don't see why it wouldn't. In fact, I'd be kind of upset if it didn't. Nice repair on you, and a nice repair on you. There's our way down. But before we do that, let's kill whoever's in here. In this doorway, that's very helpful to me. Brings back memories. Ooh, are you okay? Stabs 2. I was gonna say stabs 3. Are you kidding me? It's actually not the first time we found that book. Good on us. Something for me? Sure, I'll take you. And I think that's it for the first floor. Let's continue with our job to kill all enemies. You know, as one does. Hello. I was sent to kill all enemies. Please do not resist. Alright, so we procced elusive. Now we have no energy for that. Never mind. Alright. I was going to try to test it out, but it didn't quite work out that way. More traps. What do we have up here? This... just a room. Yeah. Onward. What kind of stuff do we have up here? A whole lot of nothing, really. This looks like another room. And another room. That's annoying. Alright, so I have one stack of elusive. That did not give me a stack of elusive. That movement did not count. Can you die? Why aren't you dying? Sir. Alright, let's go ahead and dig this. There we go. I'm bleeding, which is quite annoying. Okay. And then he died. Okay, whatever. That whole fight was a mess. And I hate every second of it. Alright, that's 15 turns, and I don't have a splendid anyways, so I guess we're waiting 15 turns. At least my pain's kind of... oh, never mind, I'm already healing. We'll heal a little bit more then, I guess. This is a boss room. I can tell because this guy's feet sticking out that barrel. It is just jammed in there. It's one of my favorite boss rooms. Okay. Yep, that's a lot of enemies. All right, let's stand here. Thirst for battle, huh? That's not something I really want you to have for 8 turns, so I'm going to walk away from this wall. Make you deal with that. 3 turns. You also have sturdiness, which kind of sucks. Who gave you sturdiness? Jerks. %. Very good. He's done. And he's done. And he's done. And he's done. Perfect. Great. Pearl necklace. These people, let me tell you. Eat that. We're gonna drink this. Honestly, really not that bad. I just kind of face tanked a whole boss room, right? And walked away kind of unscathed. Something I really shouldn't have been able to do. So, quite pleased with it. This is a 3 skull, if I remember correctly. Am I making that up? No, it's a 3 skull. So, I mean, this is like more or less my level. So it's not like I'm doing something under leveled and getting away with it. We could fix you up for some good money. Yeah, loot wasn't actually that terrible. So did you guys see that latest dev vlog? Pretty excited about it. If you have not, and you're interested in watching my video on it, I recommend it. It looks really awesome. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Or just find the dev vlog. Either way, it talks about the new caves that are coming in, the update, and announce that the update is coming on the 15th, which I'm super excited for. Because I think that's going to line up probably pretty well with the end of this series. We might need to play this for a couple more days, but it's nice to know exactly when it's coming out. So not only will we have some new magic, we'll have some new items, new areas to explore, new monsters to fight. It's going to be a pretty awesome update. New psych system to try to figure out and enjoy. Big stuff. I thought that was a radish. Getting fatigued. Yeah, I'll do that too. Big misses. God, I need some accuracy. There we go. I think we're gonna have to put points in perception. No, don't visit. What is this? No, we're doing this job. There we go. Thank you. Hello. Hello. That guy really tanked me. Not like really even angry. I'm just kind of surprised. Alright. Let's go ahead and rest. Without vigor and stuff, we're kind of hurting a lot more than we normally are. Can't just first aid a lot of our health and stuff back. Go ahead and take this. Sure. Might as well use it on... Ooh, that's a tough call. How much do I care? I don't care. You know what? I decided I don't. That's a problem and probably explains why I'm getting ripped to shreds. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and use you. Use you. Ugh. This thing just does not have the durability I wish it did. It's just that simple. Felt like I was taking a lot of damage, and I guess that explains it. What is going on in there? Friend. Since when did you get tough? Jerks. I almost stepped on it. Dude, you were nowhere close there, but I will take this. It seems to be more relevant than it was before. And this splint. And not those boots. Alright. This fatigue's a little rough. Continuing our journey to kill all enemies. Push him into the wall, please. No? There we go. All right, that's everyone, I guess. Another job well done. What do we have in here? Very nice. Absolutely use you two. Though it's still really cloth that I kind of need. Not gonna lie. But hey, free is free. Is there anything left upstairs that I'm missing? Kind of already forgot. Out that way there isn't. You know what? I think I'm gonna take that net. Make note of that. Nothing that way. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's everything, because there wasn't very much over here, that's for sure, huh? Alright. Let's skedaddle on out of here then. Okay, well, here we are. I did come over here, found a camp, and rest up to get rid of my fatigue and stuff. If you're wondering where my fatigue went and where this came from, that's the answer. So, let's go up here. Have ourselves a handy dandy little talk. Actually, I'm going to rest a bit because I'm apparently tired. Say nothing, observe. How about you fully explain to me what happened? We can bribe them. I'm not going to bribe them. Lots of talking. Enough of this. You're not making any sense. No one asked what you think. A fight it is. Let's go ahead and run here. Got nice days on him. He's all bloody. Perfect. And now for that net. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. There we go. We'll do this. I say 3. We're going to need to do a lot more than 3 here, buddy. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Very nice. We did it. All right. So he has some things that I do want. He's going to be on his way. That's not one of them. The boar banner. I don't really have the room on me for the boar banner right now. Actually, maybe I do now that I threw that net. Yeah, kind of. What's the other thing? These? Yeah, we can make that work too. Hey, look at that. Not only did we make it work, we made it work perfectly. It is, divine. No, Providence? Providence? Yeah, I think that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, whatever. We're getting out of here. Alright, here we are. We'll turn this in. Got my contract. I'm all done. Ooh. Right. Merge. Hey, there we go. Back to camp. All right, well, here we are back at camp. Let's talk to everybody. Say hello. Everyone seems very excited. And, you know, why shouldn't they be? Nice. Now we can get training and stuff if need be. And, you know, a decent chance for, you know, supplies. Not that that's super important, but we have it if we want it. You have anything? No? Okay. Well, lastly, before I forget completely, let's go ahead and stick this flag up. I think it's going to be a little bit more useful than the health restoration and energy restoration. I could be wrong, but a little bit of pain resistance, at least for now, will be quite nice. So let's do that. We'll put you somewhere. I don't know. And we'll wrap up the episode. So I want to thank everyone for being a part of this series. It means the world to me that you guys take... Where's my buttons? There you go. That you guys take time out of your busy day to watch my content. And you all very mean so much to me. So thank you so much for your support. A special thank you to my channel members, Magnus the Pious, and Trouble, for your continued support and really helping. So please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I hope to see everyone again soon. Bye bye.